Testing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Lee Allen is at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. She's 2,000 feet underwater or something of that. Testing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? 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 Lee Allen is at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. She's 2,000 feet underwater or something of that. Testing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? 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 Lee Allen is at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. She's 2,000 feet underwater or something of that. Testing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? 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 Lee Allen is at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. She's 2,000 feet underwater or something of that. Testing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? 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 Lee Allen is at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. She's 2,000 feet underwater or something of that. Testing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Lee Allen is at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. She's 2,000 feet underwater or something of that. Testing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Lee Allen is at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. She's 2,000 feet underwater or something of that. Testing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, I know what's happening. It's playing the YouTube video and picking it up in its own system. So as the YouTube plays, it's recording it and going. So I'm just going to mute our computer and
We'll just turn the YouTube's off on the computer. Just turn the YouTube off.
okay. Okay.
I don't
I'll
know
just
if
turn
it's
it
picking
off.
up.
Okay.
Like, go back to Zoom for a second.
Turn it off. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still live on YouTube, so we're good.
Okay. Sounds good. How is this?
Everyone can hear us.
view?
I think. So it shouldn't be. All right. So before we get to the awards announcements, I just want to thank a couple of people in front of all of you who made this weekend possible. This was a really fun weekend, and it took months and months of planning, as the people in this room who run tournaments like this know. And it took a lot of hard work from a lot of people that I just want to recognize individually. The first is the man sitting right here taking the photos. This is Border Sai. He's a round of applause for Border. Porter is a 2L on our trial team, and about a month ago he said, "Can I make an Instagram?" And I said, "Sure." And then I saw what he was posting this weekend on our Instagram, and I was like, that is not what I thought you meant. That is amazing." He's going to have lots of really high quality photos for you guys from the event that you're going to really like. And he is doing our live stream today and tomorrow for our final round. And he was a witness this weekend. Border was a case author. I'll talk about that more in a second. Border really did it all. We really couldn't have done this weekend without Border. So one more round of applause for Border. The next person that I want to thank is my fiance, who, yeah, who also was sort of a jack of all trades this weekend, presided over almost all of our preliminary rounds, was responsible for all of the food. Most importantly, dealt with all of my stress in planning this event for the last several months, and couldn't have done it without her help. So thank you so much. The last person I want to thank is probably the most important person in terms of making this weekend happen. And that's our tournament director, Deeksha Walia. Let's have a round of applause for Deeksha. Deeksha worked tirelessly, not only this weekend, but in the several months leading up to this weekend. And she did literally everything. She was helpful in creating the case back in the spring. She was responsible for all of the witnesses. Just about anything that happened this weekend that you liked was a credit to Deeksha. And really, Deeksha, I could not have done it without you. So thank you so much. And Deeksha will be a witness in tomorrow's final round. So one of the teams in this room will get to, well, two of the teams in this room, I guess, will get to question Deeksha tomorrow. So hopefully she's on your side because she's very good. All right. So we're going to start with our individual awards. As you know, the way that we do it at Battle of the Experts is the 4 competitors who win our individual awards are the witnesses in next year's case. So very high stakes, I know. So it took 21 ranks to win an Outstanding Advocate Award at this event. There are 3 outstanding advocates. And we're going to start with our first Outstanding Advocate Award. And when your name is called, just come up, take a picture with me and Deeksha and your award, and we'll move on to the next one. So first, with 21 ranks from team 110, Baylor Allie Britton. Congratulations. With 22 ranks from team 108, Chicago Kent, Sandra Corey. And our last outstanding advocate, this advocate had 22 ranks, so it was the highest scoring, or tied for the highest score for outstanding advocate, from team 106, Loyola LA, Amin Husani. All right, on to our Best Advocate Award. Now, this advocate would have won an Outstanding Advocate Award with 22 ranks on one side of the case. If she didn't win the Best Advocate Award on the other side of the case with 24 ranks. This is the only advocate in this event with perfect scores on every ballot on this side of the case. From team 109, UCLA, Sydney Gaskins. All right, before we get to the announcement of our semifinalists, I want to just do one more very quick thank you, and that's to our case authors. We had 3 case authors, primary case authors, Border, who I mentioned earlier, and then 2 other students on the Drexel Klein trial team who couldn't be here. 3L Jen DeLongis, who is our president, and 2L Peter Gaynor was another author on the case, and they did an outstanding job on this case. I think it's our best case yet. I was, always nervous about how a case is going to turn out when the weekend starts, but the case turned out really well. Going into the final round tomorrow, there have been 22 trials, 11 wins for the plaintiff, 11 wins for the defense, 51% of ballots for the plaintiff, 49 for the defense. So next year, we're going to do a little bit better with that 1%, but we were very close. And so I'm really just thankful for their hard work. But we do have to break that tie. Luckily, we have one more round in the morning to see which side is truly the better side. So without any further ado, I will get to the announcement of our semifinalists. And we're going to start in 502 in the upstairs semifinal between Team 106 Loyola LA and Team 104 Stetson. We're Stetson. So this was a really close round. This was a split decision. In fact, both rounds were split decisions. I was not in that round, but I heard it was fantastic. It was very close, and I think these were 2 of our best semifinals ever. So I'll start with our semifinalist, Team 106 Loyola LA. So why don't you guys come on up and take a picture with us? Congratulations, guys. So that means moving on to tomorrow's championship trial is Team 104 Stetson. Round of applause for Stetson. But they do need an opponent. So we're going to get to the result of our other semifinal round, which was in this courtroom. And if you can believe it, this round was even closer. There were 5 ballots, and it came down to just a couple of points on one of those ballots. It was a 3-2 decision. So moving on to tomorrow's championship trial is Team 109 UCLA. That means our semifinalist team is Team 102 Cumberland. I was in that round. I was the bailiff of the round, and it was just a fantastic round, really close. I did not know how that round was going to come out. And just an outstanding semifinal round. Round of applause for Cumberland one more time. Why don't you guys come up and get your trophy too? So that means tomorrow's championship trial will be a grudge match. These teams faced in round 4. That means we have an automatic flip. So representing the plaintiff in tomorrow's championship trial will be UCLA, and representing the defense will be Stetson. So we hope you guys will come down and watch the trial tomorrow at 9 a.m. in this courtroom. If not, we hope you'll join us on our live stream and watch us virtually. And thank you guys for coming out. This was such a great weekend. I think our best battle of the experts yet, and we really, really appreciate all of your hard work and preparing for the weekend, and we hope to see you next year. Thank you.